Good afternoon, everybody. This is Luna Sky Diamond. I just want to share with you my fascination with Point Energy Propulsion Technology, which is basically the technology that is used in the UFOs crafts and many others that the paramilitary of many countries, basically the United States of America and other allies, have at this moment the technology and have had since 1950, which is the technology of zero-point energy. Basically, the capacity to bend space and time and through electromagnetic fields, basically be able to teleport faster than the speed of light from one place to another, one galaxy to another, through wormholes and tuning into different vibrations like a radio. So what is interesting to me, okay, for those who are not familiar with zero-point energy, it's the most powerful source of energy. First of all, is infinite. Second of all, is absolutely environmental, because it takes the energy out from the vacuum, the ether, the space, basically. So the way it works, say the basic principle of let's say a device, in this case let's say a flying object that is going to travel through space or here, you know, in the earth, but a vehicle that is able to hover and teleport through different space and times, as I said, is based on a cylinder. If you were to go to the propulsion system of the vehicle, so to speak, there would be a cylinder, and in that cylinder there would be a metal liquid that is very conductive of electricity. It's fluid, and it has the property that when exposed to very high voltages of energy, it's not going to turn into gold, because that's what happens when they use mercury propulsion systems. But now they have developed other liquid metals that are conduct electricity way better. And so what happens with this liquid that is in the cylinder has two different cylinders. One is inside and the other one is outside. And then yes, honey, I'm live. I'm live. I'll be right there. My son. So in this cylinder, that liquid metal is going upwards through the outside walls, and then is falling inside through the inside walls, and is creating a geometrical pattern that is called the torus. So it's the toroidal form, the torus. So it's basically an infinite loop. It's a closed loop system, and that's why it's infinite. It carries the energy from the ether, from the vacuum, which is infinite. The universe is infinite. And it propels like that forever. Like that same toroidal electromagnetic field is the one that we have around our body, and whose center is our chakras, our Kundalini energy. And so this goes from the nano, the quantum level, to the cosmic level. Everything has that toroidal field, and that's what keeps the sun shining and stars shining, and our heart beating, and many things. Basically, it's the life force energy. So this technology, when the proper materials combine, and using this proportion of using the toroidal geometrical pattern with liquids and tons of coils that are around the system, and it's a closed loop system, as I mentioned before. So what happens with this is that it creates inside, when boosted up with a high voltage of electric field, all this capsule inside creates a space-time of its own. Like, isn't this amazing? It totally bends space and time, and that's why it's able to travel like faster than the speed of light and from one space to another without even feeling it, because inside the capsule, inside the bubble, there is a different space and time, and different how do you say, all the circumstances necessary to survive within that environment are there. So it's like a little world within a world. It's like if you were to take a fish in a pond, but the pond is like in a fish in a pond, no, but a fish in a bowl, and the bowl is covered totally full of water where the fish cannot really move. Then you can actually grab the fish from one place and put it in another, put the fish from one, let's say, that table to this table faster like that, and actually the fish really didn't feel anything. So basically that's what happens when inside one of these UFO, vehicles. So this is actually a lot of technology that comes from, obviously, reverse engineering from all the extraterrestrial crafts that have been recovered, and also from Tesla. And that's the point of this video that I wanted to share with you. So if the technology is there really to basically teleport and go from one place here to another through zero-point energy propulsion devices, I was wondering what happened to Tesla. Because in reality, if Tesla was basically kidnapped by the military and forced to create a time machine or something like that, probably Tesla is actually with whoever was in the government at the time, or whoever was part of the experiment, in a different space and time, probably in another planet, in another galaxy, Mars, who knows. But there is a theory, there is a theory over there about wondering what really happened to Tesla, because this zero-point energy technology is actually capable of creating miracles. So, thank you so much for listening. I adore you. Have a beautiful weekend. Peace.